This lesson is all about maximizing expression with minimal notes and how a simple 2-note motif can carry an entire groove with just a few tweaks in technique and feel. The main riff in Baghdad revolves around 2 notes, the 10th fret and the 12th fret on the low string. We're in C standard on this one, but this will work in any tuning. The main riff goes like this. These 2 notes repeat in a rhythmic cycle, creating a hypnotic, trance-like groove that defines the song's heaviness. The limited note range makes the riff feel locked in and primal, and the repetition builds intensity and really draws the listener in. The tight, punchy groove adds weight to the drums and really fills out the guitars. So think of it almost like a repeating mantra. You don't need many notes, just the right feel. So now let's take these 2 notes and add some variation to this. Since we're working with just 2 notes, the magic comes with how we play them. So here are some keys to really inject some variation and added interest to a simple kind of 2-note riff pattern. So we can start with rhythmic variations. The song itself varies how the 10 goes to the 12. So at the very beginning, it actually goes 10, 11, 12. And sometimes we hold the 10th fret a little longer. And sometimes we play hammer-on. Sometimes we play the notes, we pluck each note. And sometimes we play a grace note hammer-on, which is essentially a really fast hammer-on. Okay, so already we have tons of variation. So here's the riff with a few of those variations. So when writing riffs, the key is to really experiment with those variations and really determine what the feel of the riff needs at that moment and how you can use these techniques to really get and capture that feel. So like when we just pick them, it's more aggressive. When we add that grace note, it kind of grooves a little harder. So really experiment with these rhythmic feels. These small changes can really get huge results. So a great way to practice this is with a metronome and to really be intentional about what you're going to play and decide what you're going to play before you're going to play it. So if you're going to play all, picked notes, set the metronome and play it. And we can even pick through the whole riff. So like, okay? And if you're going to hammer on, do the same thing, but be intentional. Decide what you're going to do before you do it and really work on it and really develop your feel. So another thing you can play around with is the intensity in which you're playing the riff. So, and where you add the accents. So if I'm going, it's way different than, okay? Or you could play it all at the same intensity. Okay, and just really vary things up and experiment with it. So now it's up to you. Take these ideas and add them to your own riffs, okay? See how much intensity, how much groove, how much attitude, how much feel you can squeeze out of just 2 notes. And if you're looking to take your playing to the next level and develop a solid practice routine, check out the B.E.A.S.T practice guide. Link is down below.